Okay, so as I was saying now, Forex trading, we're just saying we are buying and selling our money in the Forex market, right? What is the Forex market? Forex market, it is just these pairs, these Forex pairs, the GBP, USD, which is the British, this one, or the Euro USD, the Bitcoin USD, these pairs. I think you're familiar with these pairs, like a lot of you. Like for example, in Sim, we know we have bond or in US dollar, which is also a pair, right? So now the question is, how do we interpret these things, right? For the sake of new members, these are just candlesticks. These are just candlesticks. So the candlesticks, they just interpret what's happening in the current Forex market. So what do you mean by that? These blue ones, it means people are buying, right? So let me draw it like this. Right. So let me make this blue. Let me make this blue. Let me make this blue. I think, is it similar with this one? Yeah, I think it's now kind of similar. Blue and red, blue and red. Let me do blue and red. So what are we saying? The blue one, it means people are buying, right? It means it's a buy. It's a buy. Then for the red one, it means sell. So what are we trying to say? Every time that we see this kind of candlesticks, right? Every time you see these blue ones, it means people are buying. Every time you see the red ones, it means people are selling. So how do we do it, or what makes us have profitability in forex trading? So what we are just saying is, if you assume with your strategy that you are going to sell, if the candlesticks goes to your direction, you are in profit. If the candlestick goes against your direction, which means you're failing, right? So for instance, right, let's say maybe you just chose this one, right? Maybe you like this one and maybe you want to sell this one. Maybe you want to sell this one like this. If you do your analysis and predicted that the market is going to be riding in this direction, if you make it, which means you are now in profit. But in the case that the market refused what you want us, or what you want it to do, it can either go to your direction or another direction. So it just depend with how you do the things, right? So now, after knowing these candlesticks, you are now supposed to know something which is called bullish and bearish. What is bullish and bearish? When the market is going up, we say is in it's in a bullish trend, or it's in an uptrend. What do you mean by that? If the market is going, okay, let me choose something like let me use the ghost fees so that people won't be confused. So guys, if you have any questions, you can even ask. I hope everything that I'm saying, is it clear? Can I just hear someone saying I'm clear, so that I know that what I'm saying is making sense? Am I clear?
It's pretty clear.
Okay. So what are we saying? In the forex market, right? We have two things. The market is either is in an uptrend, or bullish, right? Or bullish. That's the first scenario. This is the first scenario. Or either the market is on bearish, which is downtrend, bearish or downtrend. These are two scenarios. Okay, I think there's a message here. Let me see. Okay. Thank you very much for clarifying. So what do you mean by uptrend or downtrend, right? Let's assume these are our candlesticks, right? If the candlesticks are moving like this, yeah, I think it's clear, right? You see, the way how I'm moving my candlestick, it's more like it's going up, like without considering much of or much into the analysis, but the way how I'm just drawing it, you can tell that the market is kind of going up, right? this is an uptrend, right? Then vice versa, we are saying if the market is going like this, right? Okay, I'm used to this one, sorry guys. Okay, if the market is going like this is now a downtrend, right? If the market is going like this, now it's called a downtrend. Let me push it to this. This is now a downtrend. So now when you are doing Forex trading, right, we just want to get ourselves involved as the market is doing all these things, right? So you're going to see that when people are learning Forex trading, right, they need a best strategy to get themselves involved in this Forex trading. But what I want to tell you guys about Forex trading is Forex trading, for you to be profitable, you have to have a system, no matter which strategy you use. Even if you use the trend lines, the indicators, whatever you want to use, yeah, which is something that we don't use actually, but I'm just saying, if you have a system of that, you can also be profitable. Because if you check with other forex traders, other ones who are profitable, they don't use this smart money concept that you're doing. So basically, I think let me just be specific so that if people ask you what you're doing, we are doing what you call smart money trading. I will explain a bit about what it is. This is what we are doing, right? So what am I saying now? No matter which strategy or no matter whatever you are doing, if you have a system that you respect, you always be profitable. What do you mean by system? The management system, the way how you even manage your trades as they are going to your direction, the way how you even handle your psychology, that is called a system. Because I can even teach you guys everything maybe in 3 weeks or 1 month, but that doesn't mean that after that you're going to be profitable. There are going to be psychological issues that are going to be there, and sometimes you're going to even see some new structures. And even if you go like down frame, like let's say 5 minutes or 1 minute time frame, yes, you are going to see some new things. So your duty as a trader is to make your own system, right? Which you know that no matter what, you always respect that system. That is what we call profitability. If you are able to do that, that's when you start to see how Forex trading it is, right? So after knowing this uptrend or downtrend, right? So let me introduce you guys to what we mean by smart man trading. This is everything that we are going to be doing. So guys, as this market is moving, right, is being moved by what we call the smart money, right? The smart money are the people that move this market. Who are the smart money, right? The smart money are the banks or the institution or those even big banks that have a lot of money. Those are the people that actually really move the market like this. So what are we saying now? You guys, we are called, especially even me or even you guys, we are retail traders. Why? Because we are just following what the smart money are doing. So the only thing now that makes us different from other traders, right, is that we are moving in a direction where we know that the large people or the large banks are also doing the same. If the large banks are moving the market, which means you are supposed to be in their direction so that you also become profitable, right? So now, how do you see this as smart money that, no, we have this smart money? So for you to see this smart money, right, you see them by these long like movements like these ones. Let me, for red ones, for these red candlesticks, right, these are kind of red candlestick. You can see that the way it's moving like this, all this, this movement, or this movement, maybe here, right? So all these moves that you're seeing from this downtrend, these are all smart money that are moving, you understand? Vice versa, even for the uptrend, you can see from here to here, we also have the same scenario here to here. Let me change it to blue so that guys, I just show you the way how they move their market. So this is what you are saying, right? So now there's also something that I want you guys to know. The reason why a lot of people fail trading, because how if you know the reason why a lot of people are failing, which means even if you're doing it, you'll be always in the right direction. So guys, take this Forex as your personal business, right? You know that 95% in the world, they are trading. In fact, like, yeah, 90% of the people in the world, they're trading, right? So if Forex is your business, or if Forex is yours, people are learning their strategies, they are doing their things, right? Let's say you are pushing the market, right? And you have realized that people, I think they are now buying, right? If you move the market to where a lot of people are putting their positions, or where people, let's say people have decided to buy, right? If 90% are deciding to buy, right? If Forex is your market, or if Forex is yours, for you to be profitable, right, you have to go against the masses. So you're going to realize that what Forex does, it always go against the masses, right? Because for you people, I have heard that you were saying it's been 1 year or even 2 years, you are still failing, right? Which means if you do the opposite of what you think it is, you'll be profitable. That's what it means. Which means Forex, it goes against the mass. Once you start to know that, you start to change the way how you even think with Forex trading. So for those who are in Forex trading, I think that is one of the reason why you were failing. You didn't know, only because you're just following the mass, or you're just learning from those people who are providing their signals. You're going to different groups, you're going to people to ask how best you can do your things, but you're still even going to the masses, and you're going to see that as you're telling each other, guys, those strategies that you tell each other, you're always going to fail and fail and fail again until you're broke forever, right? So this is what I wanted to tell you about smart money. So now, is smart money now, how do we trade smart money? I think it will be also a question that you might have. So for us now to trade this smart money concept, right? The only way that we can trade it is that if we see the footprints that the smart money have left, it means if the market comes, what are we saying, right? Let me take into practical. This is the movement that have happened, these candles, right? If the smart money made this move, right? If the market, or if the candlestick comes back to the actual direction, what makes it not to do the same thing? Probability of that is usually 90%, right? But you're going to realize that it's not that when the market reaches here, then you start to sell. No, 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 no. That's where we involve our other thing that I'm going to be teaching you as we are going. But I'm just showing you the light of how it is, or how we trade smart money. For us to trade smart money, we just follow the footprints of how we are seeing the market, right? So now we have something again that we call time frames, which is something that I like also. Time frame, right? I want to talk about time frames for people who are really new. So for new members, a time frame, right? You are going to see that it's not that we will be trading on this same particular range or same particular space. You understand? There is something that you call um, time frame, right? If you check from here, let me try to zoom out. It's written M, right? You see, we have the monthly, from the monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hours, 3 hours. This is how the Forex displays its information. So now you as a trader, it depends with the time frame that you want to use. For the big banks or those big institutional banks, they usually use this monthly, daily. But we, since we have less money, we start maybe from 1 hour, 45 or 15. So now for these seconds, I think they are really used by professional traders, people who really know about forex trading, which is something that I also use. Which is something that if you put more practice, you're also going to be using this as we go. I think maybe after 8 months or 1 year, that's when you can start to use them. But what are we saying? We can switch these time frames to lower time frames. So what's the benefit of time frame? Of course, people might have those kind of questions. The purpose of time frame is to see the market at that particular time. Here we are on monthly time frame. If we write 1D, which is 1 day, we see that if we go to that time frame, everything is going to change. And there is going to be much noise as we go down. You see, everything that you were drawing on monthly time frame is now displaying different information. You see, so today I think that's why I said introduction to forex trading. I don't want to go deep into everything because I don't want to confuse you. I just want to show you how it is or how we are going to be going about it. So for new members, you can see that those big candlesticks that you were seeing on this 1 day time frame, we are starting to see different things. So guys, don't be confused. These are just candlesticks. There's nothing much about this. And I have realized that people, especially who are also trading Forex, right? They are much concerned about the candlesticks or how they react or how they display themselves or everything it doesn't matter. You just have to use them like correctly. So what are we saying now? If we even go down, let's say from 1 hour to 1 hour, we are also going to see different information. Let me try to go to 1 hour, right? So as you can see, guys, also on this 1 hour, we are starting to see more refined things, and even the information is now becoming different, but which is not our main topic. I just wanted to show you how it will look like. So let me get back to the actual thing. So now, guys, after knowing the bullish and the bearish trend, what you're just supposed to know, especially new traders, is that the market, it either moves up or down, or sometimes it ranges, or something that we call consolidation. It can even sometimes just go like this, which is a consolidation phase or just a ranging phase. But this phase, I think it doesn't really matter, but you just have to consolidate. Okay, it's consolidating like this, consolidating or ranging. Consolidation just means that the market is just moving both ways. So basically, I think for the introduction, this is something that you're supposed to know. For people who are actually new to forex trading, if you first know about this first and second things, and this one, I think the third thing, it might be helpful to you. Then for those ones that already started about forex trading, let me just give you a brief of what you're going to do since you are familiar with it. And also, even for the new, you can even listen so that if I say it next time, you can know it, right? So what are we saying, right? As the market is moving, I guess you know this. Should I use the feeds? Okay, let me use the feeds. As the market is moving like this, right? We talked about this. This is what the market does, right? So personally, I use three things, right? When I'm trading, which is something that I really know that you want to, or 10 minutes, okay. Which is something that I know that you want to know about how I do it. The first thing that I consider is what we call a market structure, right? This is the first very important topic, right? Then the second thing, what I look for is what we call a supply and demand, right? And the third thing that I look for is called the confirmation entry. Let me write the confirmation entry, which is also known sometimes as Wyckoff. And on this particular wyckoff, there are also some certain things that I'll talk about is you start to know about forex trading, guys. So what am I saying now? I just want to give you a brief, especially for people who are already in this forex trade, right? So we are going to see that as the market is going like this, or as those candlesticks are going up, they're forming highs, right? They're forming highs like this. I think you are familiar with this. And at the same time, they're forming what? What we call lows, right? Guys, if you have questions, ask, because I don't want to be in a situation that I'm just explaining myself. It's not like I'm teaching, I'm just teaching myself. If you have questions, I know you have questions, ask, guys. You say that you write a message here, I will see the pop-up here that you want to ask something, then you ask, because I can't teach myself, you understand, guys? Okay, highs here, maybe in this one. So what are we saying? As the market is moving, it's forming high lows, high lows, high lows. I think with English, it makes sense. This is high, this is low, this is high, this is low, this high is low. So with the concept that you're talking about, the smart man trading, the people that makes this market go up, we say it is the smart man, right? So you're going to see that after knowing this first thing, what we call the market structure, right? The market corrects itself, or it comes back to those orders, or to the people who were stopped out, so that if they were still holding, or maybe some were affected by psychology, they exited or something of that sort. They come for those orders to come and start to correct everything before it decides to go either up or down, right? So whenever it does that, it leaves what we call a supply and demand. So a supply is I think I'll also explain that in next videos, but usually a supply, we're just saying as the market is making a bullish trend, right? The orders that they leave before they move the market to the bullish side is what we call a supply. So you're going to see that the way how the people use, there was someone who was asking me about order blocks. I know there are some people who knows about order blocks. Those informations, yes, we use them, we use supply and demands, but the way how you use them should show that you're professional, you understand? So you're going to see that you can either take it like this, like the whole, you can refine it to the last one, or 50% of it. It just depends with what you want to do. But for the instance, let's just use the whole of it like this. This is our supply. If the market comes and tap, that's where we use our 30. Let me mark it as red. This is where we use our third step, which is confirmation, so that if the price comes here and respect everything that we know about Wyckoff, if it starts to go to this direction, that's when you start to see me being happy, asking people to come for this Zoom meeting only because I have implemented my strategy and it works. So basically, this is what we are going to be doing for people who really know much about Forex. So now, since we are left with 5 minutes, let me just do a recap of everything that we were saying. So guys, as I was saying, just know that as we are starting our Forex trading, we are just doing the smart money trading. The smart money trading, we are just saying the smart money are just the big banks, right? Those are the people that pushes every market. You don't even, you have to know about those fundamentals or the news or whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't even know the news. I've never, even the indicators, I don't even know the names of all those things. But what I just know is who is responsible for every move that I'm seeing. So if I use that information, I'm like those people. So you are going to see that people who use indicators on some other strategies, it's like they don't want to think to that depth, you understand? They don't want to interpret what the market is doing. So they end up mixing the information, laying the indicators everywhere and all that stuff. So if you just know who is responsible for what you're doing, you'll be in a good direction. So since after we know that this institution or the big banks are the one who controls the market, as traders, our position or our main duty is that if they come back to that particular place that they caused that movement, we are supposed to get ourselves in, because if they did it last time, what makes them not to do it again? It doesn't make sense. They are going to do it again. If they do it again, that's when it starts to go to our favorable direction. That's when we start to build on future millionaires and all those stuffs. Then, guys, I think now I want to just say an encouragement or a review after I've said this to the people who are serious with forex trading, guys. You have to treat this as a business. I think I always even say it, guys. Forex trading is not even hard. Don't be deceived that forex trading is hard. It's not even hard at any single step. That's why I just decided to just either teach about even 10 people or 20 people. I know that those people that I'm going to teach, they're also going to be mentors. I don't know where they're going to be, but everything that I'm going to be teaching here, guys, even if the banks knows that you have this kind of information, they can even search for you because it's really important. So once you start to know this, or once you start to treat this forex trading as your business, you're going to see that every step that you are going to be making, especially the psychology or some moves, they happen so fast, or even sometimes you are scared, like, oh no, I have my money inside. Should I buy? Should I sell? Those things, it's a process. I know, especially for the new traders, you're going to experience that a lot. Understand? But once you have me, I think the chances of blowing might be few because you met someone who knows it. So your journey will be interesting. But for those ones who had their previous mentors, I'm sorry for what you have seen, or I'm sorry for what you have experienced. We are now doing the actual thing. Then for the finances, for people who are really concerned about finances, if you do this thing exactly, especially if you make your own system and you respect it, you're going to see that even in terms of finances, I can't assume that you can go as far as what, because as far as I know myself, especially me, at least if the time that I will leave forex trading, I just want to make sure that at least they say he was the second best trader in the world. I just want that, either the first or the second, only because I like it. You have to like it and put much more passion in on it. So this is something that I just wanted to encourage you guys as we are starting. So I think basically, as an introduction to forex trading, this is how we are going to be doing. So for the next meeting, which I think I'll do maybe after 2 days or tomorrow, I'll just see with the situation. Just know these first three things for the people who are already in forex trading. Just know these three things that I also explained. This is something that you're going to be doing every time. This is our system. This is how even the forex moves. So we are in the right hands, guys. So for the future millionaires or the people who are going to buy themselves those cars, whatever, just good luck, guys. Don't give up. This is a nice game. This is the nice paying game that you can be financially free and do whatever you want to do in your life. So as I'm signing out, guys, if you have any question, you can also even come to my WhatsApp. If you want to make any reviews or any changes that you want me to do, just come on my DM and say whatever I want to say. Thank you for your time. I appreciate having you guys. So now I'm signing out because it's less than 1 minute. You have a good night. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate. I'm seeing your message.